Take a look at whether you have any value in existence. Xiefeng. June 11, 2023. Everything in the world has its own value, and every person has their own value in existence. If something loses its value or a person loses his value, it doesn't mean that the value itself disappears. It means that the thing or the person is in the wrong time and place or engaged in the wrong occupation. A pile of cow dung has value when placed at the roots of plants, but it loses its value when placed on a sandy beach. A diamond has value when set in a crown, but it loses its existence value when buried in the ground. Someone with a great singing voice has value as a singer, but they have no value as a coal miner. A person skilled in gardening can create enormous value in a field, but if they engage in artificial intelligence research, they cannot demonstrate their value in existence. A shallow but sexually appealing girl has value in engaging in nightlife work, but if she manages a company, she not only fails to demonstrate her value but may also bring chaos to the company. When treasures are misplaced or used incorrectly, they become garbage. But when garbage is placed correctly, it becomes a treasure. A genius engaged in the wrong profession becomes a fool, while a fool engaged in the right profession becomes a genius. If Elon Musk had continued to live in South Africa, he would have been just a minor employee in some company. If he had lived in certain countries, he would have been labeled as mentally ill and sent to a mental institution. But by entering the United States, he became a world-renowned genius among geniuses. I believe that there are no idiots, mediocre individuals, or wasted talents in the world. Everyone is a genius, outstanding, and capable. The reason why there are many fools, mediocre individuals, and wasted talents is that they haven't been placed in the right positions or given the opportunity to showcase their natural talents. What causes geniuses to become fools, mediocrities, or wasted talents? The answer is marriage and family, national consciousness, state consciousness, religious ideologies, and centralized management systems. Why are there no fools, mediocrities, or wasted talents in heaven? Because there is no marriage and family, no national or state consciousness, no religion, and no centralized administrative management. Why do many people spend their whole lives practicing cultivation or Buddhism but ultimately fail to achieve enlightenment? Because if they lose their true nature and act according to their heart, how can they become immortals or Buddhas? True cultivation lies in not deliberately cultivating, true achievement lies in not striving, true planning lies in not scheming, and the divine will lies in not desiring. Any deliberate cultivation, education, guidance, or effort to achieve a purpose is the most effective way to turn oneself and others into fools, mediocrities, or wasted talents. Can you breathe fresh air while living in smog? Can you become a philosopher while living under autocratic rule? If you cannot demonstrate your value in existence, or even live a life without value, subjective factors account for 3 points, and objective factors account for 7 points. Even if you are a unique and extraordinary plant, you cannot emit a hint of greenness in the cold winter covered in ice and snow. It can be attributed to timing, luck, and destiny.